Hi guys, it's me, Nature again. Yeah, I'm looking raggedy again. Got my PJs on. Just checking in with you guys to see how y'all doing today. How y'all doing today? Y'all okay? Anyway, I just wanted to hit on one subject before I have my dinner. And that subject is feeling complete in yourself. You know, some people think that they need to have a companion in their life, like a male companion or a female companion. Some people feel like they need to have a boyfriend, or they need to have a girlfriend, or they have to have a husband, or they have to have a wife. And the thing is, I want you guys to know is you really don't need another person in your life. You actually need the Lord in your life. And I'm not going to take this to church tonight. I'm not going to take you out of church, but I'm just telling you what happened in my life, okay? Maybe you guys can't relate to it, or maybe you can learn something from it. You never know. But I thought I couldn't live by myself and be without a mate until my divorce, that I didn't plan to have. And it seemed like it was going to be, I don't know, not the end of my life, because I would never kill myself for nobody, but it just hurt so bad. It just felt like the end of a life, which it was the end of a life of two people. So I now had to figure out how to deal with just half of my marriage, or myself without the other half. So you know what I did? I took myself to another country for the first time. I said, you know what? I bet you if I try to do my thing on my own, I can probably get over this. And I did it. I took a trip. I took a trip to Mexico. I had my dinner by myself. I sat at the pool by myself. But before the night was over, people noticed that wherever I was by myself. And these two men, they couldn't believe I was by myself, and they had made a bet. So when I went to go get some ice water, one of them stopped me and asked, "Are you here by yourself?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here by myself." And they were like, "I knew it. I told you she was here by herself. You owe me, you owe me." So it was like a bet. So I laughed. I couldn't believe they were betting on like little old me, well, big old me. And when I told them I was by myself, you know, I'm so open with conversation. You know, I let them know, yeah, I'm by myself. You know, I just went through a divorce. I just wanted to be able to air out and get a chance to see how it feels to be single, because I'm usually in a relationship. Ever since I was a teenager, I always had a boyfriend. And once I was not trying to be with one, I always had another boyfriend, like not too long after. But this was the first time I said, I'm going to try and be single and see how it feels, even though I was already 40. But I still wanted to see how it felt to be single. And so I tried it. I enjoyed my trip. I met lots of people. They made me feel like it wasn't strange to be there by myself. And from that point on, I started going to dinners by myself in New York. I started even treating myself to the movies, like matinees. And I had felt strange at first at the movie theater. And something said, don't feel strange. You can now watch what you want to watch. You don't have to see what somebody else wants to see. You can now laugh as loud as you want to laugh. If you want to laugh, you don't have to worry about the person next to you saying, "Oh, brother, calm down." Like some people, they don't like you laughing loud when you're in the movie theater. But when I was on my own, I can key all I wanted. So the dinner part was a little strange. You know, sitting at the table by myself having dinner, that was a little strange. And to this day, it still is strange. So I don't usually take myself out to dinner. I would call friends and stuff, because I have friends that I could still, you know, have dinner with or breakfast or whatever. But anyway, I was able to learn how to do things that I wanted to do on my own. And then I started feeling the presence of God with me. And I was like, He's bringing me joy. He's bringing my joy back. I'm feeling like happy doing these things. I'm not sad anymore. And before you know it, you'll be like saying, this wasn't so bad after all, being single. Like, why wasn't I ever single before? Like, I don't have to like answer to anyone. I don't have to have a curfew. I don't have to make sure that something is done for that person, like dinner or anything, laundry, clothes. I don't have to worry about being responsible for another person's life. And I don't have to worry about them trying to keep up with me and try to make it seem like they're responsible for my life. So it was like I can travel whenever I want. I don't have to ask permission. I could travel single if I want with my girlfriends. I don't have to worry about him feeling like, oh, you're always going out with the girls, or me feeling like, oh, you're always going out with the guys. You know, I didn't have to think about those things anymore. It's like, okay, you know what? Some people are just meant to be single. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I do feel uncomfortable sometimes on like Valentine's Day, because I'm like, oh no, I wish I had some chocolate. Or like, let me see, I used to feel weird for Christmas, but not anymore, because I have my kids come over, have my family members come over. We all exchange gifts, so I don't feel uncomfortable for Christmas. The only thing, excuse me, only thing I do feel uncomfortable with is Valentine's Day, because I'm so used to getting those chocolates and those flowers and everything. So, last year I did get candy from an old man at my job, and then the year prior to that, I bought my own self a big thing of candy. And years before that, because I've been divorced a while, years before that, I was just buying chocolates for my kids. So like I buy them the little hearts or whatever, and for my grandsons. So I was always giving chocolate away and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the only thing that I miss, like Valentine's Day. But everything else seems to be just fine. You know, I go to church on my own. I go to have something to eat right after church, and then I go to work or whatever if I don't have Sundays off. But if I have Sundays off, I spend like 2 sessions in church. And you know, Saturdays I try to work a lot so that I can make some extra coin, and I don't have to worry about saying, oh, I gotta go home if my man is waiting, or my boyfriend's waiting, or my husband's waiting. I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, it's not bad after all being single. So I just want to encourage you ladies who are single, who just came out of a relationship, or who's going through a divorce. I mean, it hurts so bad at the beginning. It hurt. When I say hurt, girl, I was crying so bad at church one day. The lady had to hold me, and when I finished crying on her shoulder and I held my head up, drool and everything was all on the lady's shoulder. I felt so bad, and she told me not to worry about it. But yeah, it hurt. It hurt for months. Like I think 6 months it took. But after that 6 months, you know, I just realized I was sitting on the couch by myself, and I wasn't even thinking about it no more. It had left my mind. It had left my soul, my spirit. All that anguish and sorrow had left. It was like God was sitting next to me. And I never forget the day it happened. I was braiding my son's hair in the living room, and a sense of calm just came over me. And I didn't have any negative or sad feeling in my heart. I was totally content. And from that day, I just praise God and thank him for taking that sorrow away, because that thing was so bad. But like I said, you'll get over it. You'll be fine. And to this day, I'm still traveling with coworkers. I'm going to church and doing what I want to do. I haven't went to the movies lately, though. Have I? Oh yeah, I went to the movies with my mom in North Carolina. But yeah, you'll get over it, girl and guy. Don't worry about it. Learn how to do things you want to do. Go to church, pray all the time. Pray in the day, pray at night, and ask for peace, ask for comfort, ask for guidance, and God is going to give it to you. Trust what I'm telling you. It is not as bad as it might feel right now. And some people think of it as, oh, nobody don't want her, nobody don't want her. Lies they tell, okay? Because the people who want you, sometimes they want you for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? And then the people who do want you, sometimes they're not your type. And so you don't want to put yourself in a relationship with them. So the best thing you do is, if you're not going to be with the person who you want to be with, who you're compatible with, the best thing you should do is be on your own. I'm telling you, it's not that bad, girls. It's not that bad, guys. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Some of you might think that you need to be in a relationship. Think twice. Try it. Try it and see. See how much you can love yourself, and see how much you can bring peace and comfort. Well, not you. See how God could bring peace and comfort to your life, okay? And just pray and ask him to guide you, and he'll do it for you. All right, y'all? Told you I wasn't going to take you to church. I just wanted to share that experience with you guys. Be single, be content, be happy. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Like and subscribe. Bye.